Okay, today we're going to talk about, however long it takes, for one example of different Bibles. Why are there so many different Bibles?
I don't know how many different versions there are.
A lot.
Like King James, the New King James, the New International Version, the ladies' women, the women's. There's so many.
There's
different
at least
ones.
20.
Yes, and tell us what you think.
Well, for one example, Mark 9, 44, 46, and 48, verse 46, 44, and 48, all say the exact same thing. Where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. It's the exact same in all three verses.
Now they're talking about hell, right?
Yes. Quenched in the fire that shall never be quenched. And they used quenched again. Well, just the word quenched.
Because it says here.
We're talking about saltiness and quenched.
Then having two hands to go into hell and into the fire that never shall be quenched.
I know.
Excuse me.
And, it's repeats, but God repeats things for a reason. He wants to emphasize
there
it.
wasn't exclamation marks. It was text, and they thought, to make a point,
He said it more than once.
said it more than once.
And this is Jesus. It's not like he was some numb bunny who didn't know, what he was talking about.
No.
We used to have that when we were little. But anyway, he said what he said, and he said it for a reason.
And a lot of versions have shortened it up for less words, they say for easier reading.
Yeah. But to take two of them out so there's just one of them makes it less important. 3 times makes that very important.
It's like driving it home.
Yes.
You've got to realize it. That's how important it is.
So
and then we could do different verses, but this is just one we chose today.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't think that they can change the these and thous
to modern language.
But and if thine eye. So they could say if your eye. They could do your instead of thine all through it.
But if they were going to remove scripture,
they can't remove it. It says you can't remove it. No, not a jot nor a tittle.
Oh, I know. So then we get into the big argument about the scrolls that were found that were never added, like the Book of Enoch, and there's I forget how many that they never added because it conflicted or there wasn't complete. So I think God's had His hand in arranging the Bible. For today. Well, I mean all the scriptures, but I'm sure He's happy with what.
Well, I think King James, it was from 1711, wasn't it?
I think it's
1611, maybe.
I'm not sure exactly now, but tell us what you guys think.
It's still the one I like the best.
Well, yeah, me too.
When they start changing it and they leave words out, no way. And
even when they're preaching now, they'll say that I remember somebody saying that, oh, that doesn't mean healing.
I know, I was going to say that.
When it says healing, oh no, that just it just makes you feel stronger.
No, healing means healing. If it says He healed them, it doesn't mean He made them stronger. It means He healed them from a sickness, from an illness, from whatever. You don't change the word healing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm starting to get my dander up. You cannot change one word, one jot, one tittle, or you will be in peril of fire, of forever damnation or something. And there's a verse. Maybe you can find it.
Well, let's get some comments going on this one.
Yes.